So this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. We are going to start by doing a check-in. Yesterday, I totally forgot about the check-in. So let us begin there. Basically, our check-in, we also call it's a getting aligned to, where early in the morning we check ourselves. How am I doing before we do anything else? I know that as we are live on TikTok, TikTok is worldwide. So depending on where you are watching us, maybe to you it's not the morning as it is the morning here in South Africa, but it's fine. These are the tools that we use so that we are able to use it in our for ourselves. So let us begin with a check-in. Our check-in goes like this. How have you been feeling? Nomangiti, what was your dominant emotion for the past 24 hours? I will appreciate if you will write on the chat what was the dominant emotion for the past 24 hours? Were you paying attention? For me, it was anticipation. Yeah, since we are preparing for revision board, there's so much that was happening yesterday. It was anticipation and also a little bit of worry. Yeah, because there are so many things that needs to be done, but anticipation is on top. Okay, so, and then we move now and we go to, what are you feeling right now? What feeling are you feeling right now? So this causes us to go inward and pay attention to what is it that I'm feeling right now. For me, I am feeling excitement. I'm excited, yeah. And how intense is that emotion that you're feeling right now? From 0 to 10, how intense is it? My excitement is a 9. So when we check ourselves, we must listen to the body, because our body speaks to us. They speak, but most of the time we don't listen to our bodies when they speak and calling for our attention. But as we do this meditative prayer, it helps us to be able to be silent and say, hey, body, I'm here, I'm listening to you. What are you saying? Okay, and also let us check now the sensations that are in the body. It's important that we pay attention to what sensations we are feeling. So begin to scan your body from head to toe. Just put your attention from the top of your head and look for the sensation, whether there's tension, maybe your eyes are painful. So let me do mine. Mine, there's irritation. These glasses are irritating me. So I acknowledge that. So whenever you find some sensation, and mostly they're negative, you need to be aware of them and then acknowledge them. And as I scan down, my eyes are itching and my mouth is a little bit bitter because I've been taking some pills and I can taste them on my mouth, and I acknowledge that. And these shoes that I'm wearing are a little bit tight. Yeah, it's important even to bring things into perspective, because you might end up saying it's a devil, it's whatever. Whereas is the tight shoes that you are wearing are the ones that are causing you to be uncomfortable. So it's important to be aware of that, so that you might not end up blaming anything or anyone. So now that you're done with the check-in, I want us to take a deep breath and appreciate this day as we're beginning this day for us in South Africa and for us in this group, Perfectly Micro Boutique. This is the day I'm alive and I'm appreciative. And that is a gift. It's a gift for me to be here and also being given another chance. So let us collect our attention and then collect it all together and give it to this moment and appreciate fully. So I'm just going to give you 30 seconds while you are appreciating this moment. And I say, marinating yourself in this moment. While you're doing that, so as we are, just to update our friends that are on TikTok, is that we are doing a spiritual detox. So we can say it's a spiritual cleansing. And if we are talking about spiritual cleansing, we are talking about removing all the things that are not supposed to be in the heart. I mean, that are not supposed to be in the body. So the question will be, what is it that is in your body that is not supposed to be there? Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. For instance, stress. Are you stressed, and what are you doing about it? Are you leaving it to dwell, like allowing stress to be your companion? Negativity, drama. There are people who can't live without drama. Gossip, or maybe you're struggling, that lack always to make means like you're struggling, you can't experience your life as you want to experience it. Is it comparison? Are you always comparing yourself to other people? Competition. Is there something from your past that you can't get yourself loose from? You are always looking behind. Are there wounds from the past? Are there people that hurt you? You are still talking about those things even then in this present moment. Remember, the past no longer exists, but we keep it alive. And future, are you anxious about the future? You're always worried that something might go wrong. You're always uncertain. Or is it ego? You're always thinking about yourself, what you have, your title, selfishness. So these are all the, I mean, etc., etc. But what I always encourage, or what I use in my life, is that I look at me and then I look at what I want to become. And then I look at my present status and then work from there. Because I can't look at any other person and say, you must fix this and this and this and that, because that's too much. Like, looking outward does not cleanse me. It actually puts more dirt in my life. So what needs to be done is for me to get inward. That is why we're having this meditation. We go inward and then we look and say, this is where I am. I'm going to begin where I am. And then, but that's my destination. And how does my destination look like? So that is where vision board comes in, where we say, this is how I want to look, but there's a gap. Then how do I close the gap? So when we started this meditation, we said, Lord, please create in us a clean heart and purify us. Take not your spirit away from us. So that is our desire, is that we get purified and we become in alignment with God. We become in alignment with ourselves so that we can live our life powerfully and also loving people unconditionally. So having said that, let us go to our actual meditation today. And yesterday we talked about types of hearts. So I'm going to just post what I've written here with chat box. And Nontobeo, can you please post it on what is this, on TikTok, if that's possible? But I'm just going to talk on my post on my chat box. I was just meditating. Oh, how do I do this? Oh, Nontobek is not in this meeting. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just do this. Okay, as you went la, but let me just fix this. Sorry, guys. I wanted to post this we chat box, but it seems ingenzela into engingayazi la. I want to post because we are talking about the types of hearts. Okay, I'm going to post it with group yaga esco. Can you please, Gingy, just post it la ku chat? Something on your side or no sipo. Okay, so we are talking about the types of heart. I came up with the list because I was just thinking about, okay, if I'm talking about a heart, on Ntobe, I know that you are there. Please, can you take from ESCO and then post it go Telegram? I mean, not Telegram, like TikTok. Okay, like if you have an angry heart, a doubting heart, a double-minded heart, a grudgeful heart, a fighting heart, an irritated heart, bored heart, depressed heart, envious heart, a corrupt heart, a critical heart, an oppressed heart. So for people who are in TikTok, what we are talking about is that look at the condition of your heart, because the heart is the source of life. So if your heart is clogged, is dirty, is stuck, then your heart, the quality of your heart will be like that too. So it's important that we cleanse our heart, because our heart, they are a portal that connects the physical and the spiritual world together. So it's like the spiritual world and the physical world. So whatever that comes from the spirit, because we do understand that everything that we see in the physical comes from the spirit. So there are so many things that are supposed to come to you from the spirit, but they can't enter this physical plane because your heart is closed. You know, you're saying, I've been hurt for a long time. People are selfish, wara wara, rara rara, and you end up now not experiencing your life as you're supposed to experience it. So with that, you can add, guys, from this list. Please add from this list. And I would like to see more of what other hearts are there, and then work on it. But mostly work on your own condition. So let's just let go now of what I've just said, because our spirit has heard what we are saying. It has recorded. Yeah, everything that we hear gets recorded in our spirit. So anything that you want to be reminded of, when you say, Spirit, remind me, the Spirit will remind you. Most time, why we don't hear is because we are clouded and also we are looking outward. But you can practice this. If you have a question, going inward and be silent and be still, and then ask a question from that still place. And then you'll find with an answer will just come in just like that. Okay. So take a deep breath and release. And while you are taking a deep breath, blessing your heart with this precious breath that we take for granted, and release. Begin to smile from your heart. Can you mute yourself, guys? Lago Zoom, please mute yourself. And then breathe in and appreciate that breath. Smile from within and release. And know that this moment is what decides what comes to your life. Continue breathing in and out. For those who are joining us for the first time, are you able to sit still, or are you agitated? You want to move because you think movement is what makes things happen. Now you need to teach yourself to just sit and be still and give yourself this gift. When the Bible says, be still and know that I am God. And from that stillness, that is where life is created. I want you, for the last round, we are going to breathe in and then make a hissing sound, like a ha sound. Make that breath as you are taking it out. Feel it even through sound and feel how that feels like. So I'm going to demonstrate it. You're going to imagine it for those who don't see me, like taking a deep breath. And okay. And last time. Yes, amazing. And if you feel any positive emotion, acknowledge it, express it, feel it. Make that emotion know that you see it and you are welcoming it. And you say, please come and stay. Be my guest. Not even my guest, be my servant. Always walk with me everywhere I go. And then now we are going to connect into our hearts and check now, how is your heart feeling today? What is the condition of your heart today? So for the Zoom group, we've started, we are in day number 5. For the TikTok group, it's just number 1, day 1. How is my heart feeling? What is the condition of my heart today? My heart is jumping for joy. It is supercharged. It's like jumping. You see, if you see those animated hearts that jump all around, my heart is like that, and I'm so excited. So for you, if you see your heart is not like that, maybe it's a little bit on the negative side, I want you to acknowledge it and know that you are here now. You are going forward. You are moving. And the journey is what counts, not the destination. And then let's begin now to fill our hearts with love. How does love feel like? Think about something that you like, that you love actually, or someone, and begin to fill that heart with love until it overflows. For me, I always imagine it as a cup that's being filled, it's overflowing, and it start pouring, filling me from my feet upwards. And every cell in my body saying, thank you for giving me life. For giving me life. Ooh, feel that love. Ooh. Yeah. And let's feel that joy. Begin to smile from within and even smile with your face. And allow the joy to grow into excitement until you are in love with life. And as you smile, as you are filled with joy, take that joy and project it to everyone, especially this person that you're not talking to that makes you angry. Take a picture of them, put it in front of you, and begin to smile at them. Your mind does not know the difference between something that happens for real and something that is happening from imagination. So as you take that person and you put that person or thing before you and you begin to smile and you tell, it is okay. And you smile and you say, I love you. Then your body begins to relax. But for someone who's doing this for the first time, maybe you are angry. It's okay. Because maybe you've been doing that for a long time. It's okay. And then we begin to fill our hearts now with compassion. And this world needs a lot of compassion. People are angry. And compassion says, I feel you, I see you, including yourself. It's not only about seeing somebody else, it's about you seeing you. Most people are not seeing themselves, but they see themselves through the eyes of other people. But how about you see yourselves through your eyes and also see yourselves through the eyes of God? And then lastly, we are going to fill our heart with gratitude. Begin to say thank you from the inside. You don't need to shut it out. Just shut it out from your inside and say thank you. And I pay attention to the shift that happens when we are in gratitude. Mm. Mm. Now we are going to be silent for a while and then listen to what your heart is saying. And I pay attention to those things that your heart is saying right now. And after the meditation, write them down. You can even WhatsApp them to yourself so that you will remember them. What is your heart saying? Let's imagine that we say the heart is a human being, okay? It's speaking, it's like alive. By the way, the heart has its own mind. As we have the mind, the heart also has its own mind. So imagine or listen and say, the heart says, Tender Joy, you must, or finish the sentence. And don't overthink, just say what your heart is saying. Like mine say, Tender Joy, you are so lovely. My heart is saying, I am special. My heart is saying, don't worry too much. There are things that you cannot change. Let them go. Because even if you can worry about those things, they will not change. But what can change is how you look at them. Let go. Focus. Focus on the mission that you are supposed to do. Bring back your gaze. Focus. So that's what my heart is saying. So I'm just going to be silent right now. And then you listen to your heart. And then we will close. We will finish off. We are left with 6 minutes. You can even say this out. Boniswa, can you mute yourself, please? You can even say this out loud for yourself to hear it. And I feel like in these few minutes that we are left with, I'm going to mention few things. Where are they? Like pillars of your life, areas in your life. And I want you to listen to what your heart is saying concerning these areas in your life, like your self-identity. What is your heart saying about that? So we are going to rush through because we are running against time. Don't overthink, just listen. What is your heart saying about your spiritual life? And what is your heart saying about relationships, love and relationship? Like my heart is saying, don't be too hard to yourself with the relationships that are not going well. Mind your own business, be who you're supposed to be, and allow other people to choose their own path. You're not going to be able to change anyone except changing yourself, Tender Joy. So focus, as I told you to focus. Okay. Yeah, okay. So for me, my heart is telling me to focus. So I need to work on that. What is your heart saying about family? If you are a parent, about parenting your children, your family dynamics. Mm. And then what is your heart saying about your health? about your emotional fitness. So on and so on and so on. Let me see how much time I have. Okay, still have time. And what is your heart saying about your mental state? I want to listen to what my heart is saying about my mental state. So my heart is saying relax, focus. It's all about focus for me. Pull your attention away from these things that you are observing. Bring it back to the purpose. Mm. And also you can even ask your heart if you are maybe struggling, how do I do that? How do I bring back my attention back when there are so many things calling me? And I hear my heart saying, trust the one who created you. There are things that are beyond you. You are trying to move them, but they were not created for you to move them. And you are wasting time. Trust the one who created you. Mm. Okay, career-wise, what is your heart saying? Career-wise, maybe there are decisions that you want to make and you've been confused. Listen to your heart. Can you get something from it? Finances, your finances. What is your heart saying about your finances? This one is a scary one. But listen. For me, my heart is saying, you're not under joy if you focus. Everything is easy. Your financial life is easy if you just focus to the purpose that you are called for. And I'm asking what purpose. I'm not going to share. What purpose? But one of the things that my heart is saying, you know what the purpose is. You are already living it. It's just that you are all over the place. Okay, I hear you, Lord. And then what is your heart saying about you having fun, enjoying yourself? So let's leave it there. Vision board. So what an exciting experience, just giving yourself opportunity to listen to your heart because your heart speaks. I am looking forward to hear what your experience was. But as far as I am concerned, let us take a deep breath, the last deep breath. Whew. And say thank you. And as we begin our day, we say, I've got a feeling that today is going to be a good day. So as we are sending an intention to the day, we say, bring it on. We are ready. We are grounded, we are rooted, and we are ready to face life today with excitement, remembering that everything that comes into experience, we have the power to respond powerfully. So when we are confused, we will pause and then respond. We will take time and then respond. Basically, we have come to the end of our meditative prayer where we say we are doing it detox. And I'm hoping as we are on day 5, our hearts are thanking us right now. So bless you guys. Asmonaneni. How do you feel? Do we come together when it's Saturday? I think tomorrow and Sunday, Let us do meditation on our own. Maybe I will come in, but I'm going away today. So Langia Konisema Famu, what are you doing? I am meditating with my group. We were just meditating. We just finished, John. We've just finished our meditation. Maybe if you want to, there's somebody asking what are we doing. But guys, on Zoom, bye-bye. We are done. So kusasa nangesonto doing meditation on your own. We will continue on Monday. Is that good with you? Please let me know. Let me know. Everybody